Hello everyone, myself Jaya Agarwal, Assistant Professor Political Science from SPCGC Ajmer. I welcome you all in this video, and today we are going to study about the American Constitution. And while studying the American Constitution, we have covered so many topics, and today we are going to have a look, or we are going to study about the checks and balances, the theory of checks and balances. What does it mean and how does it work in the Constitution of United States of America? So let's start. First one is the theory of separation of powers has been accepted by the American Constitution. As in our previous video we have studied about this theory, that the theory, what does it mean, what is the meaning of the theory of separation of powers, and how it works, and the theory of separation of powers is the main basis of the American Constitution, as the constitution makers of the American Constitution were much inspired by John Locke, a great thinker whose prominent aim was the liberty of a person, and to protect that freedom he propounded he supported all those means which will protect the liberty of a person. And later on, Montesquieu propounded the theory of separation of powers. But demerit of this system is dictatorship of an organ and misuse of powers if not controlled by any authority. Here we can see this point as the demerit of the theory of separation of powers, or we can also say that what was the need for the propounder to propound the theory of checks and balances. So what was the reason behind the origin of this theory, and this is the cause, this is the reason why we need checks and balances in American Constitution, or in anywhere, in any country, wherever we need some restrictions over the powers of the government. So the demerit of the system of the separation of powers was that if we accept literally this theory as a part of our political system, that's mean we are supporting the dictatorship of each and every organ of the government, either it is uh, legislature, executive, or judiciary. Every organ will work as a dictator. Will there will be we will found the progress, we will find the total structure, we will find that kind of that each and every organ is going to be work like a dictator, and they will misuse their powers, because they will be uncontrolled. There will be no controlling authority to control them, to restrict them, or to control them in this manner that they do not misuse their powers. And as in the theory of separation of powers, we have learned that each and every organ is separate from one another, and they will not interfere. It can be said that they will not have any interference in each other's sphere, or it can also be said in other meaning that they will have no right about the other organ, what they are doing or what they are not doing, and what they are doing in what manner. Therefore here comes the theory of checks and balances to control every organ, to keep them restricting, and so that they fulfill their duties and don't become a dictator. But when we study the American Constitution, we find both the theories, the theory of separation of powers along with the theory of checks and balances, because we need both the theories uh, to work as a basis, work as a basis for any constitution of the world, so that the political system works smoothly and in the welfare of the public themselves, and the government will rule in the context of the welfare state and doesn't become a dictator. When we Let's see that in American Constitution how the theory of checks and balances work. So first one, here we can see that Congress is here. So Congress controls the president and judiciary in several manners. For judiciary and president, we can see that the budget, which is the main power of Congress regarding the economic and financial condition of the country. So it controls by passing the budget, and along with the treaties, whichever yeah, when we talk about the international relations, so treaties here comes which need the verification of the Senate, that is the upper house of the Congress. Similarly, judiciary is also controlled by Congress in several manner, mainly that is in procedure of impeachment, and president controls both the Congress and judiciary. When we talk about Congress, these are just only some examples how they control each other, one another. So president controls the Congress as he or she has the veto power. The president has the veto power in America, and judiciary is also controlled by the president by the appointment of judges and etc. And judiciary controls both the president and the Congress, as judiciary has the power of judicial review. So that's all for today from my side. Thank you very much.